Ever wonder what makes authentic Kalbas taste so good? Yeah, forget those store-bought versions. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on the entire process. We'll show you how to make unbelievably delicious, preservative-free chicken Kalbas right in your own kitchen. Let's get into it.
So, what's the deal? What really separates a pretty good kielbasa from a truly great one? Is it some kind of complicated cooking technique? A secret piece of equipment? You might be surprised. The real magic, the thing that gives it that amazing flavor and texture, is actually a whole lot simpler.
Yup, that's it. The secret isn't some crazy technique. It's all about the artful, precise combination of very specific spices. And in this breakdown, we're going to give you that exact blend.
So we're going to start our journey with the absolute foundation of the recipe, and that is the flavor profile. This is where we build the soul of our Kalbas.
But first things first, let's get our ingredients, or our mise en place, in order. Here is exactly what you'll need to gather up.
Okay, here are the main players. We're using 500 grams of chicken, and that's going to give you about 500 to 600 grams of finished kielbas. Now pay close attention to the ice-cold water. The temperature is absolutely crucial for the texture, and we're going to see why in just a little bit. That egg white, it's optional, but you know what really helps bind everything together for that perfect slice?
And here it is. This is the secret sauce, so to speak. It's like a symphony of 14 different elements. You get that warmth from the nutmeg and cloves, a really savory backbone from the garlic and onion powder, and then all this great complexity from things like coriander and mustard. Here's a pro tip for you. Mix all of these dry ingredients together in a small bowl right now. That way, they're ready to go when you need them.
So, with our ingredients all prepped, it is time to create the magic. We're going to transform these separate components into that smooth, uniform paste that is the absolute heart of our Kalbas.
All right, now this next step is absolutely vital. I can't stress this enough. You need to get the chicken semi-frozen. Why? Well, as we blend the meat, the friction from the food processor blades creates heat. Freezing it beforehand stops the proteins and fats from warming up and breaking down, which is the key to getting a proper emulsion.
So what in the world is an emulsion? Just think about mayonnaise. It's a stable mix of oil and liquid, two things that shouldn't mix, but do. In our Kalbas, a proper emulsion is what gives us that classic, springy, perfectly smooth deli meat texture with absolutely no graininess. And getting that right all comes back to keeping the meat cold.
Okay, here's where it all comes together. Put your semi-frozen chicken in the food processor, pulse it a few times, and then add that entire spice blend we mixed up earlier. Then, with the machine running, slowly, and I mean slowly, drizzle in the ice-cold water, then the egg white, and finally stream in the oil. You see, you're building that emulsion layer by layer.
And this, right here, this is your goal. You're not looking for ground meat anymore. You're looking for a paste. It should be completely smooth, a little sticky to the touch, and a really uniform light pink color. When it looks like this, you know you've absolutely nailed it.
Now it's time to shape it. If you're using pistachios or mushrooms, just mix them in by hand now. Then place the paste on some plastic wrap and roll it into a really tight cylinder. The key here is to squeeze out all the air as you roll. Any trapped air is just going to create little pockets in your final product. Twist the ends tight like a candy wrapper, and then, to make it totally waterproof, wrap it again in plastic and then a final layer of foil.
The paste is made, the roll is wrapped. Now we are ready for the final transformation, the cooking and cooling process.
So, you've got two excellent options for cooking. The recommended way is steaming, because it provides a very gentle, even heat that's less likely to mess with our delicate emulsion. But you can also simmer it. If you choose that method, the key is to make sure the water is at a gentle simmer, not a big rolling boil, which could cause the roll to split.
Whichever method you choose, the cooking time is going to be the same. You'll want to let it go for about 1 to 1.5 hours. The exact time is really just going to depend on how thick you made your kielbas roll.
Now, as soon as it's done cooking, you have to do another critical step, and that is the ice shock. Immediately move the hot roll from the steamer or the pot directly into a big bowl of ice water. This instantly stops the cooking process, and it's absolutely essential for setting the texture and making sure you get that perfect, firm, springy bite.
All right, we've cooked it, we've shocked it. Now for the final and maybe the most difficult part of the whole process: being patient.
After its 15-minute ice bath, the kielbasa needs to go into the refrigerator. Now, you could technically eat it after 6 hours, but for the absolute best result, you gotta wait a full 24 hours. This resting period lets all of those incredible spice flavors truly marry and mature and just get into every single inch of the kielbasa. Trust me, the wait is worth it. And there you have it. After a day of resting, your kielbasa is finally ready. You can unwrap it, slice it thin, and just enjoy the incredible flavor and texture of a truly homemade, high-quality product that you made completely from scratch.
So now you've got the blueprint. You have the technique, the spice blend, the science behind it all. The only question left is, what incredible sandwiches, salads, or maybe charcuterie boards are you going to create with your very first perfect batch?